Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to react to 10 Hollywood rumors that turned out to be true. Now, I remember quite a few years ago, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes were together, and then they broke up. And then there was rumors that Jamie Foxx was dating Katie Holmes, which was quite interesting because Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx, I think, were friends, or I think they still are friends. I think they did a movie together. I forget which one. So, you know, I remember a lot of people were like, no, it's a rumor. There's no way Jamie's and Katie are dating. And then it turned out to be true. And it was quite a big story for a while. And there's got to be, you know, tons and tons of stories like this coming out of Hollywood, rumors and things like that, because, you know, celebrities try and keep their private lives, I think, on the down low. Although I guess, you know, the more publicity, the better for their career. But, you know, there are a lot of rumors and stuff that, you know, sometimes get proven to be true, sometimes get proven to be false. So I think this is going to be quite a fun video to see which ones actually turned out to be true.
Jennifer Garner opening up for the first time on her scandalous split from Ben Affleck in the new issue of Vanity Fair.
Scandalous.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Hollywood rumors that turned out to be true.
It's just one of the disaster situations that I've created, and it's the worst thing that I've ever done.
For this list, we'll be looking at various rumors within and around the film industry that were later confirmed. We'll be covering the lighter as well as the more serious stories. Some of these may have also been the worst kept secrets at the time, so long as they were publicly unsubstantiated. Are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Anthony Ramos and Jasmine Cephas Jones is split. A lot of movie stars try to keep the limelight away from their personal and
I don't really know who these two are, to be honest.
romantic lives, which we totally understand. But that unfortunately leads to a lot of onlookers to jump to conclusions.
You abandoned me.
Yo, what are you talking about?
You snappy all night. You barely even danced with me.
Don't make me laugh, I've been trying all night. You've been shaking your ass for like half of the heights.
Real nice.
In 2021, In the Heights actor Anthony Ramos was reportedly spotted getting
What scene was that movie from? I mean, what movie was that scene from?
chummy with an unidentified woman at a club, despite ostensibly being engaged at the time to his Hamilton co-star, Jasmine Cephas Jones.
Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
This story was broken by a TikTok user, leading to speculation that Ramos was cheating on Jones, or that the pair was no longer together. Just a day later, however, a follow-up story broke that the two had indeed called it off sometime prior.
It's like a healer, mind over matter.
Number 9. Dean McDermott's infidelity.
I cheated on my wife.
I'm really mad.
I was out of control.
In 2006, actors Dean McDermott and Tori Spelling married after meeting on the Lifetime movie Mind Over Murder. They since had 5 children, but began to undergo public personal struggles starting in 2013. In December of that year, Us Weekly broke a story that McDermott had been unfaithful to Spelling. McDermott entered rehab the following month, followed by numerous other rumors regarding their troubled marriage. In April 2014, Lifetime debuted a docuseries titled True Tori, which addressed McDermott's cheating in the first episode.
I got a call from my publicist, and she said, I just want to tell you something. It's a girl, and she's claiming that she had an affair with Dean in Toronto when he was there.
The couple stayed together in the coming years, though were said to be undergoing a trial separation as of June 2022.
Quote, Dean has been caught in so many lies and infidelities over the years, and Tori is just over it.
Number 8.
Man, 5 kids together as well. Like, come on, man. Like, if you don't want to be with her, I think just a clean break. Clean break is always the best. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to really hurt, but I think cheating's worse. It's always worse.
Charlie Sheen and the Black Book. At this point, the life and times of Charlie Sheen have been well documented, but back in the 1990s, much of it was the subject of speculation.
Hey, look, I'm not saying I don't trust you, and I'm not saying I do, but I don't.
In 1993, a woman named Heidi Fleiss was arrested for acting as a madam, operating a ring of sex workers in Los Angeles. Though Fleiss has been historically
So a madam is basically like a female pimp, essentially.
lived about her clientele. One name that leaked early was that of Hot Shots actor Charlie Sheen. This was due to a traveler's check with Sheen's name on it being found on Fleiss's person at the time of her arrest.
Wow, Charlie, you paid by check? How dumb have you got to be? Like, if you want to keep cash, why would you give like a check with your name on it?
Heidi arranged women for Charlie back in the 1990s, and he testified against Fleiss after his name came up in her Black Book of Clients.
In 1995, Sheen testified at Fleiss's trial, confirming he'd used her service over 24 times.
I have never spoken to Charlie since then. At the time when he did testify against me, of course I had some harsh feelings, but I was young and I didn't understand why he was doing it.
Number 7.
I mean, yeah, Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes. Like, Charlie, if you wanted to keep that kind of thing on the down low, why would you pay by check?
7. Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes' relationship. Whereas some actors try to hide a breakup, others try to hide an entire 6-year relationship. Wow. Such was the case with Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes, who reportedly dated from 2013 to 2019. In fact, rumors arose about them from the jump, but consistent repudiations kept news stories from presenting it as fact.
I saw pictures. Did you and Katie Holmes play basketball for Valentine's Day? Like some real loving basketball game?
Oh. Is he ending the interview?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Are we losing?
Foxx and Holmes were even photographed
he did not like that question.
Holding hands on multiple occasions, but they continued to deny the claims.
So I guess some knucklehead who was here
with the
fam
phone.
Cam, you know what I'm saying? And I guess they tried to get money from it or whatever. I said, but you know, I mean, like I said, it's amazing what people will do to sell you out.
It wasn't until the pair split that the public got any confirmation they were ever together.
They are just both caught up in their own families, careers, and obligations that their relationship had to take a back seat.
It must take a lot to hide a relationship for half a dozen years, but good for them for keeping their private lives private as possible. Number
6 years is crazy to keep a relationship secret, especially when you're like both A-listers. That's a long time. I have to, give him a round of applause for that. 6 years.
6. Ben Affleck and the Nanny. Ben Affleck has had a much publicized romantic life over the years, from Jennifer Lopez to Jennifer Gardner and back to Lopez, but it was a lesser-known woman who got the rumor mill going.
It's a bombshell report. Has Ben Affleck been dating the family nanny? And here she is, surrounded by paparazzi.
In 2015, Affleck and Garner announced their separation. That same year, reports began to circulate that Affleck had also entered a relationship with their children's nanny. Affleck threatened to file a lawsuit over the allegations at the time, but didn't.
All allegations of a romantic relationship are baseless and untrue.
In 2016, a year before the actors officially filed for divorce, Garner confirmed the tryst. However, Garner also claimed the two were already separated before she learned of the development.
We had been separated for months before I ever heard about the nanny. She had nothing to do with our decision to divorce.
Number 5. Ellen DeGeneres' sex.
Oh man, Ben. The nanny. I mean, this has got to be quite common, because she's always going to be in the house. You're going to see them a lot. You're going to talk about, you're going to get quite close because they're looking after your kids. It's got to happen so often.
Sexuality. We'd like to think we're past speculating on someone's sexuality, but we definitely weren't back in the 1990s.
Has there ever been anyone you felt you clicked with? And what was his name? Susan.
Best known at the time for her self-titled sitcom, Ellen DeGeneres came out as a lesbian in 1997. It was even punctuated by her character coming out herself on her show. However, reports of the episode were leaked well in advance, leading many publications to question whether DeGeneres herself was planning on coming out.
Would you think I was gay? Oh, wow, I'm sorry. I just kind of got that vibe. Vibe? Like a gay vibe? Like I'm giving off some kind of gay vibration?
Others, meanwhile, wondered if the whole thing was merely a ratings ploy. Just a couple weeks prior to the episode's airing, however, DeGeneres put the story to bed by indeed confirming her sexuality.
Why do I have to be so ashamed? I mean, why can't I just say the truth? I mean, be who I am. I'm 35 years old. I'm so afraid to tell people. I mean, Susan, I'm gay.
Number 4. Kevin.
I mean, the publicity was great, I'm sure, even if she might have been wanting to keep it until the episode aired, having all of the chat about it, having her name, being spoken on TV and on radio, it was probably secretly, she was probably loving it, right? Because publicity means more ratings.
And Spacey's accusations. What started as a playful cartoon gag became eerily shrewd in hindsight.
One of Hollywood's best-known actors, Kevin Spacey, the latest high-profile star caught up in allegations.
In the mid-2000s, vague rumors about actor Kevin Spacey's sexuality and dealings within made their way to the Family Guy writers' room. In response, the show featured a bit in a 2009 episode whereby baby Stewie fabricates having escaped from Spacey's basement.
$10, $5, $8 and I'll do it. Fine.
The clip began resurfacing in 2017 when Spacey was accused of having sexually harassed fellow actor Anthony Rapp when the latter was underage.
I'm beyond horrified to hear his story. I honestly do not remember the encounter. It would have been over 30 years ago. But if I did behave then as he describes, I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior.
Several others have since,
of course you don't remember. Of course you don't.
Come out with similar accusations, effectively halting Spacey's career and tarnishing his public image. Number 3.
Oh, Kevin. Honestly, like, he was one of my favorite actors. House of Cards, amazing show. Usual Suspects, amazing movie. And it's just crazy how it fell apart so fast.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's illegitimate child. Actor Arnold Schwarzenegger's tenure as the governor of California came to an end in 2011. What also came to an end that year was his relationship with Maria Shriver.
This was without any doubt the biggest setback and the biggest failure.
Though their divorce wouldn't be finalized for another 10 years, what prompted the split was the discovery that Schwarzenegger had fathered a child in 1997 with their housemaid Mildred Baina.
You wrote that if you told
another nanny
her, then she would tell her family, and you'd be afraid that it would spin out from there.
Which exactly is what happened.
Schwarzenegger wasn't even aware of this until the boy started taking on his distinctive features, at which point he started providing financial support. Rumors regarding the child were finally put to bed in May of 2011 when Schwarzenegger confirmed the story.
Have you been able to be a father to Joseph, your son with Mildred?
Yes, and I will look at him as a son, and I will, take care of him financially and also of Mildred, so that's my obligation that I'm doing it.
Number 2,
it's weird. Why do these celebrities have to do these sit-down interviews where they spill their whole life story? I mean, yeah, he had an affair. You might not approve of that, but it's his business. It's him, his wife, his family's business. Like, I'm guessing maybe people stopped watching his movies, but I wouldn't really stop watching somebody's movies if they had an affair. I don't really care about that. I just care about their movies.
Angelina. Hollywood power couples are nothing new, but few have marked the 21st century quite like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Dance with me.
You don't dance.
It's just part of my cover, sweetheart.
From 2000 to 2005, Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston of Friends fame, but their split sparked gossip about he and Jolie, his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star. Rumors had already circulated that Pitt and Jolie had gotten more than friendly on set, leading many to question if the timelines overlapped. Parties involved denied the claims, but in 2008, after Brangelina was well established, they confirmed they indeed fell in love on set, despite reaffirming there was no actual infidelity.
And do you feel that your relationship styles are more conducive to the free flow?
Sex question.
Well, that.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, the Harvey Weinstein scandal. The worst-kept secret in Hollywood was also one of the most egregious.
Congratulations, you 5 ladies no longer have to pretend to be attracted to Harvey Weinstein.
In 2017, the New York Times and the New Yorker published exposés on Harvey Weinstein and his so-called casting couches, with dozens of women accusing the movie producer of various forms of assault, going back decades.
These young women walked into what they all had reason to believe were business meetings with a producer, an employer. They were hopeful. They were expecting a serious conversation about their work or a possible project. Instead, they say he met them with threats and sexual demands.
Weinstein's shady practices were something of a dark joke in Hollywood beforehand, with numerous celebrities alluding to his skeezy ways. As of today, more than 100 women have come forward against Weinstein, leading to his arrest in 2018 and his sentencing in 2020 to 23 years in prison.
Judge telling the court today that this
maybe his first conviction, but it is not Harvey.
Oh, look at him using a walker to try and get sympathy. Get out of here.
Weinstein's first offense.
Did you enjoy this video?
Wow.
Check out these.
Wow, I didn't realize it was 100 women who had made allegations against Harvey Weinstein. You know, there's no smoke without fire. That guy was definitely guilty. 100 women. It's just crazy to abuse your position like that. I'm sure it goes on to this day. You know, people using their power to kind of like exert, you know, or try and coerce people into doing things that they maybe don't want to do for that person. It's gross, really. It really, really is gross. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.